You good, nephew? You good, niece? All right. You do the same. I wanted to be a school resource officer because I worked for the streets for 3 years, and I saw kids in my neighborhood in these streets doing some things they shouldn't be doing. I started talking to them, building relationships with them, and I said, you know what? I have more impact if I can see them every day. Why are you skipping? I got 5 minutes, don't be late, all right? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Good morning, yeah, it's gonna be on there too. And I had a lot of interaction with my community. I've been blessed to work South Patrol, which is South Kansas City, the same area I grew up in. I went to Burke Elementary, I went to Smith Hill Junior High School, and I graduated in Ruskin. So to me, being a school resource officer at Ruskin was my dream job. These kids need to see people that look like them doing things that they want to do. So you'd be surprised. A lot of kids want to be police officers, and I encourage them to do so. In Kansas City, I tell them all the time, this is the greatest job on earth. I mean, it's something different every day. It's never the same thing. I build relationships with these kids. A lot of these kids, I went to school with their parents. So I call them all nephews and nieces. It's like family to me. I got a student now that's a sophomore at Ruskin. I actually changed her diapers. So it's like, when I tell you it's really like family, it's like family. The culture of Ruskin, it's changed over the years. When I first came here in 2015, Ruskin was known for fighting. It's a bad school, bad community. All they do is fight. Don't send your kids to Ruskin. When I hear the community or anybody outside Ruskin speaking negative towards Ruskin, that's not what it is for me. Because for me, I think I've been successful. My son is a police officer in Kansas City, Missouri. He also works off-duty as a school resource officer when opportunity presents itself for him to do so. And a lot of it is these kids, once again, have so many challenges at home before they get to school. So something as simple as meeting the kid when they come to the door, hey, how you doing? How was your weekend? How was last night? Is everything okay? Just a simple conversation with them changes the day, because nobody's ever asking that. You know, from their world, everybody's always telling them to do something. Nobody's asking how they feeling or what they think. So if you ask them how they feel and what they think and what their day is going on, what I find out is you get a different response. They'll tell you and they'll share with you. And once they know that you care for them genuinely, they'll do anything you ask them to do. So I think that's why we have the success we have now today at Ruskin High School. So I see the culture changing now for kids to not want to talk to police and don't come to police. They talk to me, they talk to all of us. Every one of my kids has access to me personally and my personal cell phone number. So they call me and their parents call me. They all have the same access. They'll call me on the weekend because that's what I believe I'm here. I'm here to serve you. As a police officer, I'm a servant to the community is how I look at it. And I serve with compassion. I serve with empathy. I serve with understanding, because we're all one situation, one choice removed from being in a bad situation, right? And I tell everybody also every day, and I believe this with all my heart, I don't have one bad kid at Ruskin High School, but I have a bunch of bad choices. If you walk with me and you be in the halls, you see these kids are great. They're loving, they're caring, they're compassionate, but at the end of the day, they're kids, so they don't know. Us as adults, I feel we have the obligation to teach them and show them the right way and lead them the right way. Because if we do that, then they'll go on and be productive in the community and in the city and environment they live and work in. When I see my kids go to college and get scholarships on signing days, man, that's a win for me. If I get one kid that came in here with a bad attitude and was, man, forget the world, but then after having a conversation with me, they see hope, that's a win for me. That's why I come back every day. I love this, man. I love this. I love these kids, and they know it. I'm telling you, I have a relationship with kids that graduated 5 years ago that's in college. I got a kid playing football at University of Minnesota that calls me, tells me, hey, he had a rough day at practice or he had a great day at practice. I mean, I have a relationship with kids that I wouldn't have if Ruskin High School didn't provide me that opportunity. And I'm thankful for it, and I thank God for putting me in this position and allowing them, you know, for these kids to bless me. And that's what they don't understand. They bless me more than I can ever bless them, I believe.